everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Walk Through Oblivion. So, last episode we rescued Martin from Kvatch, and this episode I plan on getting him to Cloud Ruler Temple, and then continuing on with the main quest line. So, we have to get all the way over here to Cloud Ruler Temple. That's the very top of the map here. And I have a map marker, so we're gonna just fast travel there. If I don't have to do all the walking, then trust me, I am not going to do it. So as I said last episode, this is probably my favorite place in all of this game, so I'm very excited to be getting to go there again and meet up with all my favorite characters, of course. Oh, we're not probably horse right outside the door. I'm guessing that they're already, if not, okay, it's usually follow you right out, but they haven't. It's odd. Well, we'll fast travel and we'll see if they follow. Oh, they did. Alright, here we go. We're back at the temple where Martin needs to be protected, and we're going to be greeted by the captain. And this is where we learn that Joffrey really is incredibly important. He told us already, but like, if you hadn't learned it from him previously, this is where you find out.
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Sir, my lord, welcome.
Sorry, he's not the captain, this is only Cyrus.
We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
I just like the construction of this place is so wicked. Just gonna skip up. This is where they're gonna end up, so.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate you
walking around
here.
here.
I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Good evening, sir.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you. But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea. Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion. The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Yeah, Joffrey usually knows everything, so... I'm not interested in talking about that stuff.
Good evening, sir.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
I'm going to talk to the Grand Master.
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order.
Now,
Will you
that
join us?
is a request that
It is my
I
honor
could
to
never turn
welcome you
down.
into our ranks as a Knight Brother of the Blades.
Awesome. Now we're going to go get blade armor, because I love it.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City.
Alrighty. So we get to go meet up with Boris again, which is absolutely
Give
awesome.
my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Alright, so we already picked up the katana because the other guy had it, but, so we're going to use this one because it's just in better condition. And now we're going to go to the armory and pick up our blade armor because it is just so badass.
Sir,
And that is a missing mesh, and like I have no idea why it's there. I tried a lot of things to fix it, and it never went away. I ended up like uninstalling all of the mods and stuff I had just so I could try and get it to work, and it wasn't working. So I just decided whatever. So every time I come in here, you have to look at that disgusting ass missing mesh. Alright, so we're going to drop off this stuff here, and this is probably going to be really beneficial because the blade stuff is just so much lighter. And it looks so good. Oh my god. Right. We're going to switch this with the steel. Don't need that. Don't need that either. You could hold on to it to sell it, but like, we'll see. You're going to use that, so not even any point in having it, so I'm gonna leave it here. Alright, we're gonna take the shield then. That was kind of funny. Actually, never mind. We're gonna use this. This is an interesting mod that I have that allows me to dual wield. I can't do that anyway, so never mind. I'm still getting used to all this stuff too. I have all these new mods and skill mods that I have. So they actually require certain weapons to be wielded by at certain levels. As you've seen now, like multiple times in my Let's Play. I keep knocking everything off. That's so bad. Alright. Now let's go talk to Boris. I don't think the map markers are showing for the Imperial City actually, so I'm probably going to end up having to just
Welcome aboard, sir.
cut and cut
It would
back
be an
in,
honor to serve with you.
so we'll avoid you guys having to watch that horrendous walk. Yeah, the Arcane University's there, but that's the only thing. I don't know why some of them are there and some aren't. I can't explain it. But yeah, I'm gonna cut and be right back once we get to the Imperial City. Alright, so we just got to the Elven Garden District, and this is where weirdo. This is where Boros is. He's in Luther Broad's boarding house. We're gonna go in. He's gonna ask us to sit down next to him so we can talk to him. And then he's gonna instantly get up and
What's new with you?
he's gonna walk downstairs, and that guy in the corner is gonna follow him. Like, that's what he's gonna tell us. So then we have to follow him.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him. Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
So of course we will do what Boris does, or asks us to do.
Farewell.
And on a cue, he follows him, and we must follow him. And now, of course, he's gonna be attacked, and he's probably gonna kill himself since we move him too. There we go.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out.
Of course. Yeah, Mythic Dawn commentaries. Boris will hopefully know what to do.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time. The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed. What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought. Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all Blades. There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Why don't you take that book if you learn anything?
Alright, so we're gonna go.
Like I said, she's one of the
We're gonna
brains
go
of-
and talk to Tarmina,
Hope you learned something from Tarmina.
and she will tell us what to do with this book. We have to get 4.
How are you?
And this is actually quite fun. I used to hate doing this when I first started playing Oblivion. I don't know why, it just felt tedious, and I loved eventually descending down to the sewers to like have the meeting. If you played the game, you know that. But getting to that stage, I have a mod that enhances the Arcane University. If this totally captivates you when you walk in, and you have no idea why. So yeah, it's a mod. Mods are amazing. Anyways, I always wanted to rush right to that part, but like now that I've played the game so many times, I find collecting the commentary is actually extremely fun.
You might talk to Grosha.
So Tarmina is in here now, sitting on this bench.
Light armor skill.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you? You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right. Ah, yes. Commentaries on the... Find them, huh? In any case, finding them won't be easy. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron... I believe that his writings contain those who... If you want to find them... Here, you can have the... As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th. Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may...
Alright, so Phintius is in the Market District.
It was so nice chatting with you.
He has a copy of Volume 3. We either have to persuade him to give it to us, or persuade the person who's coming in to buy it. Because, of course, he won't just sell it to us, and he doesn't have any extra copies. He has the one, and it was already bought, so someone's gonna get pissed off. We can persuade him to sell it to us directly, because I don't really have to go through multiple people, you know.
Afternoon.
I understand.
So this is first edition right here.
Jumping off high things.
Fintius, owner and proprietor. What?
This is going to be our first attempt at persuasion.
Not bad. Is that so? Really now, you're such a charmer. You're pathetic. Is that what a what? Yeah, I get it. Please, not bad. Don't. Is that so? Blah, blah. Is that really now? Sure.
Alright, so
cute.
Phineas is pretty good. That's tough.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find. I happen to have a copy of volume 3, but I'm afraid it is, Gwyneth would be terribly... I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any...
See, that's where persuasion would work, but sadly we are not good enough at persuasion.
I don't know him personally, but he was very eager to get his... As a matter of fact, he's... Feel free to wait for him.
Yes, we will wait for him.
Good
That's
day.
the only thing we can do now.
Good to see you.
So, sometimes he comes and leaves. We only waited 2 hours, but sometimes, if we're not quick, he can be in and out before you know it, and it looks like that's what happened. So now we have to chase him down through the city and talk to him. Well, that's alright.
Greetings to you.
Gigantic white gold tower. And we found a very up city palace since we haven't found anything. There's a skeleton walking around. Not something you'll see every day. Now we're in Taos Plaza, which is one of my favorite places in the Imperial City again.
Hi there.
Oh, that's right, he's in the tavern. Whoops. Or tavern ship hotel.
Hello.
Can
Good to
I
see
help
you.
you? What? Have you been following me? Leave me alone. It isn't for... I won't be bullied. I never said anything about the Mythic Dawn. In fact... Very well. I can see you're familiar with Mankar Cameron's commentaries. I know that Daedric cults are not quite the thing socially, but that's just foolish prejudice and superstition. For the adventurous, open-minded thinker, Daedric worship holds many rewards. What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones? You have to believe me. But a man... Yes, of course. Here. You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member... Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you...
Alright, so we just got a copy of Volume 3, and we have a note that will get us well on our way to finding Volume 4. Now we just have to get back to Boris to tell him about it.
Hi there.
Sometimes he'll find you if you're not fast enough, but I want to be quick, so...
You're not easy to get hold of. This just might be... We need to get that fourth book. Let's go.
Alright, so...
Follow me. I know
It's
how to get
you.
to the part of the sewers
Hi.
where we need to meet the sponsor.
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last
Now
of the
we're
dead
finally
have
going to
been
get to go
driven
down into the sewers, which is my absolute favorite part of this quest. Setting up the meeting is like... It's so cool.
What is
I
it,
love that
citizen?
they added it to the game. Now Boris is, he could potentially die here, so we're going to do our best to try and keep him alive.
Stick together!
Although he freaks out about the smallest creatures in the sewer, so... Those little guys there. Boris was afraid of them, so I'm gonna go up here and just clear out these small enemies first. Tough one grabs, oh my god. Alright, that's that. Force was fine, we had a lot tougher time.
Stick together!
Again, gotta try and turn this music down. Every time I play it, I don't realize how really loud it is. I think it might have actually reset up to where it was before. I'm not sure why, but hope not. Let's try something. I think that should work.
Get my back! Watch the flash!
Force and I make a killer
Look
team.
out!
Fighting my crabs together. I'll take the one that's focused on him, so I don't have to worry about being attacked myself. Alright. People look so cool decked out in our blades gear.
Look out!
There's a cool example of
Training of thousands, Bastard. Wrong.
the fighting style change. Changer. Jeez, Boris is like taking some hits. Alright, we are getting close though, so that's good. Save as always. So that was something that just damaged me. Or damaged my armor. Jeez, the bloody mud crabs are stronger than the goblins, that's a huge shame.
Stick together!
I realize why my attacks are like laggy like that. It's because the attack change that I have, it makes first person kind of strange because it's registering like I'm doing the normal first person attack, but since I have the replacer, it's going off of
Over
that
here!
and delaying the damage. Boris is so much faster than me. He's
Not on this day.
slaying those goblins like a piece of cake. Alright, not much further, I don't think.
Look out!
Boris kills him easily. He also almost walks faster than me, which is pretty pathetic.
Stick together!
And some more Mika's dead, but more come. Right, those things are so strange.
Carry it!
Contracted a disease. Alright, so this is where the thing is. We're gonna let Boris take the meeting.
Alright, the room with the table is just through the... I think I... Good. Listen. I'm glad to have you...
Alright, we're gonna let Boris do it because I think that my best chance of keeping him alive will be to let him take the meeting. Because I know how to... I know like who comes through this way here. Alright, we're gonna save over this too. And we're gonna see what we have to keep him alive. We have the light bow. We have the steel bow, which is better. Still can't use the mithril bow. But these steel arrows. Alright, we're gonna use these more field arrows actually. Alright, here we go. We can do this.
So, you want to become one of the chosen of Maywood's Dagger.
First attack. Move my camera.
I told you to come alone.
Because it's more powerful.
Look out!
Open the door, you fools. And that's how we do it. Alright, so they'll eventually find out Boris anyways, and we don't want that to happen. Because I want Boris to stay alive. Oh, sorry, that's not that's Raven. Jeez, I'm not I'm not on the ball at all. He has commentary, volume 4. He also has Sunken Sewers Key. Alright. We're also gonna get up and loot those two guys. And talk to Boris.
Now that you have... I'm going to... The sewer... The blade... I'll see you back at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Alrighty. So now we're gonna just quickly escape the sewers. It's not too much further in here, I don't think. And get back to Termina with the 4th book. We're just gonna have to fight some stuff before we can truly escape. Which is normal. I bet you that's super dark. Goblin Miner. Alright, so there's more guys down there in the water. They're always there. And avoid them if we kill them. I think we gotta kill them. Oh, he's hitting right there. Jeez, I missed him totally. And of course, a spider that is stuck on the stairs. Alright. Onward we go. There's no bugs in here. We're not going to kill them this time. I think this is an exit, actually. Yeah, it is. It's a basement, so we're going to have to sneak in and be caught. Very easy. Good. Not the best lockpicker in this game. Alright, so there we go. We escaped the sewers and completed my favorite part of that quest. Now we get back to Termina at the Arcane University.
Speak.
Oh, hello.
What?
We're obviously not popular.
The whole... If it... The whole...
Oops.
If... To find... It is in effect. You've checked back...
Alright, so now we just have to wait for 24 hours.
I'll... What? I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. Ah, but more to the point, it appears to... I'll continue to study...
And so we have to wait another 24 hours.
The first words
But you know
of
what?
each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it.
I'm not really interested in doing that because I know what we have to do here. We just have to go to Green Emperor Way and stand in front of a memorial. Actually, I'm not
It's
quite sure what it is. Actually, it's not. It's the Imperial Palace. Whoops. We have to stand in front of this, like, you'll see in a second, this sort of structure thing, this, and we have to look at it right here during midday. So 11 hours from now. I have followed the clues hidden in the 4 volumes written by Mankar Cameron to a gravestone in Green Emperor Way. So it is Green Emperor Way. At noon, a map of Cyrodiil appeared on the gravestone with the location of the Mythic Dawn shrine marked on it. I need to find my way into the shrine and locate the Amulet Kings. And that is what we will be doing next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you then.